I wanted to talk to you about hiring. I just went through a bad mishap to where I hired a guy, didn't work out, fired him. I built my life around not having to handle the aspect in my business anymore. Now I got to go back. I got a lot more on my plate. How do you guys screen, hire, and know you're hiring on the right people for your culture? And then let's talk a little bit about building your company and culture.
Sure. So I'll start with how we built the company culture. The key of it is that we built the company on a foundation of love, right? And so we just talked about it again today because we all this month came back to the office on the 1st of June. We are in a tense time in America right now, and it's important that we all, and especially in this office, understand that we're all coming to this place with different experiences, with different lives, and with different histories. And we need to approach everybody's perspective with, at first, giving everybody the benefit of that they're coming from a loving place. And, quick example, you're sitting at a table, you ask the person, hey, can you pass me a pen? And they're like, I can't, I'm too busy, right? So you could have in your head, Ted didn't give me a pen because Ted's an asshole, right? Ted didn't give me a pen because Ted doesn't think I'm worth his time to give me a pen. Or Ted didn't give me a pen because he is so focused on helping so-and-so with their task that he couldn't work on the distraction. Ted didn't give me a pen because he needs to finish what he has to do so intently because he's trying to make it to his kid's baseball game. What's the story you're telling? What's the story you're telling yourself about people, right? And is that story coming from a foundation of love where you're giving them the benefit of that? But, again, back to what I was saying is what are the stories you're telling, right? And so that right there, in terms of when we have people on that are in our company, we make sure that we have people that are predisposed to contextualizing things in a positive manner, right? And I think that in itself will lend you to a good group of people. Secondly, we do a barrage of personality and skills testing when we have someone come on. So that is important. They have to, and again, passing a personality test isn't like, are you a jerk or not a jerk? It's who are you? What's your type? What kind of individual are you, right? So that's important. But where we hire from is also important, right? So yes, we have plenty of online tools that we use for hiring, but a lot of stuff comes from word of mouth. And my team here, we're all for the most part people who go to church, right? And so a lot of our staff have come from the church, in all honesty, from friends and family that are people of faith. And, that has really worked out well for us.
Wow, I didn't know that one. What personality tests are you taking? Do you use PI?
We use the DISC test.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there a reason you guys don't use predictive index? Like I was told predictive index is the way to go.
I mean, everyone's got a way to go, right? We understand the DISC test and it's easy to interpret, so it works for us.
Awesome. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of the Winning Move Podcast. I hope it helps you make all the right moves in your life and business. Please make sure to go like and subscribe on any podcast platform that you're listening to, and make sure to go follow me on Instagram @StratDaddy. Thank you guys so much. I'll talk to you soon.